First, so what is this course? What's the purpose of this course? Okay, so my hope is that the purpose of this course for you guys is to become a strategist, or to get an idea of what it takes to be a strategist, and then many other functions that are very related to strategy. So and what happens when you become a strategist? So from Copper Mobile standpoint, that means that you would be able to start working on a project that we sign up with a customer and be able to participate in that strategy and discovery phase initially in that mobile strategy. So you would be equipped with at least all of those tools that you need to have in your pocket to be a strategist. Again, it may be that you'll do a few engagements as a shadow resource, which means that you would be just working alongside someone who has a lot of experience under their belt. So that's the purpose of this specific course. Now, what about this session? So what's the purpose of this session? So this session specifically focuses on strategy, but not design. As you know, this course overall is strategy and design, and we are going to have certain elements of marketing as well as sales in it as well. Because, and I'll tie that together, how all of this is related, and one of the things is that I work in all of these different fields, and I'll show you how they're all very related, how while selling as well, you have to be a little bit consultative, and it helps if you know if you know their business, if you know strategy, then you'll be able to do much better if your aspiration is to be in sales, especially technology sales. And similarly, marketing is an important function within a lot of these organizations that want to develop mobile strategy. So knowing, or do they want to develop mobile applications? So knowing, strategy is going to help you even in marketing as well. And within this course, we're going to have, as I mentioned to you, some guest lectures that would touch on various elements of marketing. And even this strategy has a lot of relation with marketing, which, I'll tie all of that together later on. But again, this session is for someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, meaning, if you want to start your business, if you want to come up with an app, or if you want to start a product, this session is going to help you a lot. If you want to be a product owner. So what is a product owner? It's that person who comes up with the idea of the mobile application, or within a large organization, there may be many product owners, and those product owners may have their specific areas where they think about the user behavior and how that user behavior needs to be translated to create that delightful experience for the customer, for that mobile application and with that product. So it's very, very important for the product owner to have some of these concepts. Also, this is important for a UX designer. So a UX designer so let me make that distinction real quick. UX versus UI. UX is user experience and UI is user interface. So UX is thinking about what goes in the mobile application or on a website or on another product. So that's the experience. So user experience, that is the UX designer who thinks about, okay, well, who's going to be using this application? What are they thinking when they're using that application? How do we make the onboarding process, that sign-up process, very easy for them? Or how do we make signing up very easy for them? How do we give them some sort of onboarding, session within the application where they can go from one screen to another and understand what this app does? So all of those things, like designing the application from experience standpoint, but not necessarily knowing how to put it together on a design tool like Adobe Photoshop or on Figma, whatever tool that may be used. So that is there in this session, but that will be covered later. Or this course is for a strategist, so mobile strategist, mobile consultant. That's who this session is for, and you would get a lot of value out of it if that's what your goal is: to be an entrepreneur, to be a product owner, to be a UX designer, or to be a strategist, mobile consultant. That's all what I could think of right now.